Welcome to The Coffee Grind with the Denton Chamber of Commerce, powered in part by Classic of Denton. The views and opinions expressed by the show hosts and their guests are those of the show host and guests, and not necessarily those of the sponsors, DentonRadio.com, or the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau. For more information, visit the Policies and Procedures page at DentonRadio.com.
Denton. My name is Travis Oselk. I'm the Director of Communications and Marketing for the Denton Chamber of Commerce. And with me, as always...
Good morning, Denton. My name is Randi Skinner. I serve on the Chamber Board of Directors, and as a member, I represent RS Consulting. And I have to do a quick plug, real quick. So October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and today is Wear Purple Day. So I just want to give a really big shout out to all of survivors, advocates, everyone making a difference here in Denton and beyond on behalf of domestic violence. So, yeah. Go DVAM.
Awesome. Thank
Thanks.
you. So today we are recording live from the DentonRadio.com studio inside of the Discover Denton Welcome Center on the historic downtown Denton Square. And we're here to keep you up to date with what's going on in our business community here in Denton and specifically certain things with the Denton Chamber of Commerce. But today we have two very special guests joining us this morning.
You might know them.
Yes, I might.
Do you know this one?
Do you know this guy?
Yeah.
I don't know him. He just came with me.
Sometimes that happens in Denton. You just if you walk around the square long enough, like you'll pick up enough people. Party on the go.
So yeah, this is my husband Jason Bodor and good friend Danielle Longueville.
Hello. But y'all are so much more than just husbands and friends. You are a chamber board member. No, it wasn't. Chamber board member. So we're glad to have you. And then we're here. Well, I guess we'll let them introduce themselves. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and you know your favorite color.
Favorite color? So Jason Bodor, I'm the CEO of Jasati as a member of the Denton Chamber of Commerce and a board member as well. I also serve on the board of the Denton Main Street Association, and my favorite color is navy blue.
Ah, good color.
Excellent choice.
I did not know that. It's so precious.
Trusting.
Quite indeed. It's very naval. I like it. Okay. Hello. I am Danielle Longueville, as she mentioned earlier, and I'm the digital marketing coordinator for Jasati. I am the social media manager for Main Street Association, and I'm on the board for Denton Friends with Benefits. So,
nice.
Awesome.
Among other things that I will not go into.
So. Good.
Yeah, like the list. We don't have time to go through the full list. We'll just bring Danielle back on and be like, this show's all about Danielle and everything.
She's still
doing.
listing things that she does.
We'll put the 4-page bio in the bottom.
It's here, you see.
So we're really here to talk about the Shop Small event that's happening this year. This is the 10th year of American Express's Shop Small Business Saturday. And so we have a promotion. We're going to try and put some very influential social media out there to help promote our small businesses here in town. So just to kind of get us started, like what's a little bit of history about the Shop Small event that people should know about?
So, thanks, Travis. The Shop Small program was started by American Express back in 2010. And it has, the whole idea of it is promoting small businesses and promoting spending money at small businesses and supporting small businesses because they are a very large portion of our economy.
Oh, yeah.
And for the past 4 years, Main Street has been working a lot with the city and some other groups. And this year, we're really excited that the Chamber and the Main Street Association have partnered together for all of our members to help kind of promote this and put all of our social media weight behind it. So I'm really excited. I think this year is going to be one of the best years of Shop Small.
So for those that don't know, tell us, what is the Main Street Association?
Yeah, sure. So Main Street Association, actually next year will be 30 years of the Main Street Association and Denton being a Main Street city. And it is an association of business owners and residents of the historic downtown community of Denton. So not just the square. Actually, we support businesses from Carroll to Bell and from Eagle to University.
Yes.
So there's a rectangle that's sort of
Yes.
designated as here is the Main Street area.
Correct, exactly.
So
Wendy says that she's currently wavering between excited for the holiday and that existential dread that comes from knowing I haven't started on my shopping yet.
Oh, girl.
Well, you are the perfect customer to come out for the small business program.
Right. Imagine a day where you could get all your shopping done with deals in store. Yeah, all day.
And it's
and enjoy the holiday.
Local.
It's very
so. The date for this year is going to be November 30th.
Okay.
It's always the Saturday that follows Thanksgiving.
Yes,
exactly.
So just so that everybody has more of an awareness, why is shopping local and shopping small such an important thing for the economy? There are some metrics behind all of this.
Yeah, so and American Express kind of originally started this and gave us a lot of information about this, but since then there's been a lot of studies, and most people don't know that when you spend a single dollar or you spend your money with a local business, about 3 times more of that money stays in your local community than when you shop at a big box retail store.
Right. It's like 68% of every dollar, so 67 or 68 cents of each dollar is recycled in the city.
Correct, versus 30 cents or 30% on average for a retail business. Also, most small businesses, per every dollar of retail spend, there's about 4 times the amount of employment that's done versus a big box retail store as well. So you're employing more people and you're spending more money inside your community, which is great.
Indeed. Yep. And so just to help break this down, that's, the business owner lives and works in Denton. The employees might live and or work in Denton.
Yes.
And so they're receiving money from Dentonites, spending it with other Dentonites. And so here we have an entire little ecosystem of just, money that stays here and it grows here. Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly.
So we're putting all this effort into the Shop Small Saturday event on November 30th. And Main Street Association, the Denton Chamber of Commerce, and Discover Denton will be helping push some of this messaging out.
Amping it up, it sounds like. What can we expect?
So yeah, what are we looking forward to when someone signs up to be a small business promoting their business, and then we'll talk about what the customers would have.
Yeah, so as a small business, we are going to be doing a lot of promotions for this event and pushing people into your local businesses. And so the benefit that we really have as Discover Denton and Main Street is we have a much wider reach and a broader audience on social media and on our websites and stuff like that than a lot of small businesses may have. And so, we can reach tens of thousands of people for
on their behalf.
On their behalf, exactly.
Right.
And
people
combine
that they're not
talking
to yet.
Exactly. And bringing an audience that they may not have connected with yet to people that haven't even been to their location.
I think it's not only a great opportunity to get new people in the door, but, sometimes it's easy to overlook whether or not someone is a locally owned business, right? Like, you may not know that for sure, or if they are locally owned, they're not getting a lot of publicity, right? And so you may just, unless they're right here on the square, maybe you drive past them and you don't even know that they're there. So it's such a cool opportunity to kind of be like, oh, like this is a new place to put into my rotation to go pick up my whatever,
And that's our whole point, honestly, with Main Street Association. We were just talking to somebody who joined yesterday. There is so much that goes into running a local business as a business owner, as I'm sure you all experience when talking with other previous guests. But it gets to be so busy for them that they don't even have time or the funds even to maybe hire somebody to just do that. Enter me. That's literally all I do. And so, that's like one of the greatest benefits that we can create for them. I find myself all the time. I'm like, I'm with Main Street Association. Have you heard about this new business? Have you heard about this new business that's joined? I still find people who don't know what Cartwrights is. And so, who have lived here for years. Yes, it's a total shame. I'm like, they have not 1 but 2 locations. How do you not know? It's wild to me, but that's like, I don't know. That's something that I found is like one of our greatest tools. So this Shop Small Saturday is like the pinnacle of everything that we get to do for our members. Let's take all of that and then drive sales into their business. Yes. It's going to be great.
So there's totally a value to be penned on, introducing your brand and your business to a whole set of new customers that might not know about you. But we're simply asking for a $10 participation registration kind of fee. And so that helps us diffuse some of the costs of doing some of these promotions, but it also helps to kind of pool money for a cash prize and all kinds of stuff. So for $10, a business can have these 2 organizations advocating on their behalf to promote their business on this particular day and hopefully funnel people in for, the deals that they're offering or products that they have on sale that day or things like that. And so sort of twisting this over.
Segue.
So what is the segue? Thank you. What is the what's the experience for the customers? How are they going to get pulled into this?
So I would say it's like, I'm very excited. So it's the opposite of Black Friday. So Black Friday, all the stress that goes on and people running you over
Literal
trying to get into a store and stuff like that. This is a much more
I
fun
want to pay
shopping
extra
experience.
to
Exactly.
Right.
So this
Enjoy
is
it.
fun experience. So a lot of last couple of years and including this year, a lot of locations will be bringing in live music and they'll bring in nice little treats and have a really
Make it a
enjoyable
thing.
shopping experience.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And then there's also lots of different specials and grab bags and all sorts of stuff, right?
Yeah, so there also is going to be a selfie station set up for those who choose to opt into that. So so you mentioned the cash prize earlier.
Right.
I don't know if we really touched on the selfie contest or anything
Not
like
yet.
that. Okay,
No.
great, cool.
Your turn.
Let's talk about it.
right.
So if you use the hashtag Shop Small Denton,
Correct.
just that.
Tag
the business. Most of these locations will be setting up like a little tiny area where you can go and take your selfie with their product or just in the store.
Cool.
And then when you post that to your Facebook or Instagram, you'll be entered automatically to win our cash prize or what our large prize will be. So I've already talked to Jeff Gamble Photography,
Yes.
who
Very first person to sign up.
really
Absolutely, yes.
sweet baby
Jeff's
angel.
amazing.
I love that man. He is great. Everybody use them if you need
He's a
senior
great
photos.
photographer.
He is a great
Yeah.
photographer.
And he's in a
just
br-
moved downtown. He
Yes.
just relocated his
Yes.
business here.
Oh, perfect.
Right
So it's
next
awesome.
to Howling Mud Brewery.
Right.
So get a beverage,
nice.
go get a
Just
photo.
on what, Oak Street?
What is that? Cedar.
Cedar.
Cedar, yeah, it's
and-
Cedar.
Cedar.
Yes.
I've never heard it referred to in that way.
But yeah, so we were chatting the other day at last week's mixer, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm really excited about my selfie station that I'm gonna have set up. It's gonna be great.
I mean, as a photographer, this is his pinnacle.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is the moment. We are getting all of the experience of his business in one fell swoop. So
Yeah.
That's awesome.
yeah, so I'm really excited. That's like one of my favorite things. So we're the
Yes.
ones that get to go through the hashtags usually
Yes,
in the
it's
past.
so much fun.
And see everybody's photos and enter
Yeah.
them into the drawing and whatnot. It's just some of the photos were
It
so cute.
Yes.
It's
And
just
you got to bring your game. Last year, the lady that did it last year, I mean, she really
Turned it
went all
out.
out. I mean, like, I think she went to like 20 different locations.
She was
Oh, the
ready.
last year's winner.
Yes,
Yeah.
last year's winner. She went
Oh
to 20
my
different
gosh.
locations and had some awesome selfies.
I love it.
Everywhere.
She was
It
spending
so
money
cute.
at every single one of them.
Yes.
Being like the best Dentonite for
You're
the
a
day.
poster child for real.
She was.
Yeah, you need to shake her hand.
So-
I feel like I want to go take selfies and like spell out like hi Jason and Danielle like at each location like
If you do that, I will buy you a gift. You don't even have to win. I will buy you a gift. That is beautiful dedication. I would so love that. I might cry.
an ode to our friendship.
Right.
So just to kind of put it in a nutshell, so what businesses are being asked for this promotion is essentially, participate. You pay
Correct.
the $10 registration
Yep.
fee. We will get the details of the deal that you are offering or whatever you're going to
What's
put
your
out there
promo?
for the day, your promo
Yeah.
for the day. We'll
Can
get
be
those
any kind.
details from you, and then we'll help spread the word through our social media channels and emails and things like that.
Yes.
And then you'll opt into a selfie and hashtag contest.
Yes.
So the hashtag is hashtag Shop Small Denton.
Yep.
Bam.
And you check into the
2019.
business or you
Correct.
tag the business.
Tag the business.
That's the @
correct.
Yes.
the
Tag
business name.
Yes.
correct.
Okay. And then based on the
and make sure your post
Post
is
is public.
Oh, that's
So
right.
So
when
that
you
we
do
can find
post-
it.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
It has
So-
to be able to be found.
Yes.
And
And if
then-
you're not sure how to do that, whenever you post it, there's 3 little dots in the top right hand corner, .
This is
Click
Facebook.
it,
Yes.
go down to privacy, and it'll
And
take
it's
you
be
through
right
the
there.
rest. It'll be
Yes,
right there.
exactly.
Instagram, you would definitely have to turn your account into public
There you go.
because you unfortunately do not have that kind of
Right. It's at the account
applications.
level.
Yes.
not
If you're
at
not
the post
Post
level.
sure
level,
how to
exactly.
do that,
Thank you.
Google.
Yes.
How do I turn my
Yes.
post into public
There
on
are
Instagram?
50 YouTube videos. Thank you, technology.
Yes.
So I think a little minimal effort from the business,
sure.
to set up a selfie kind of
Yeah.
station or a corner, or
Right.
just to simply ask their customers to say, hey, if you don't mind, if you want to participate in this competition,
Yes.
do this. Here are the rules.
Yep.
We'll send those out to those participants,
Yes, we
so
will.
it'll be easy for you to follow. And then at some point at the end of the day, over the weekend, those results will all be compiled,
Yep.
and a winner will be declared and
we'll announce the winners on social media. And we'll have the prizes here at the Discover Denton Welcome Center, so that you can pick them up, and it's real easy, real central. So a lot, it'll be real easy.
Indeed.
Well, and as a small business owner, so this selfie contest that Main Street Discover Denton and the Chamber are kind of facilitating through the Shop Small program. I mean, everybody from a marketing standpoint, we're always talking about like engagement.
Right.
How do I get more engagement? Y'all,
this is it.
This is it.
Yeah.
It's here for you. Like,
this is what
literally,
that looks like.
Yes.
This is what it looks like. So if you've kind of had a goal that you've wanted to increase your engagement on social, start here. So
Right.
November 30th, like, get ready, go all out, tell every customer that walks in the door, and you'll be able to use this as momentum for your other efforts. This is engagement.
Yes.
Let's call it out.
Yes, exactly.
It's also like the prime opportunity to kind of learn about what both of our organizations do.
Yes.
So it's like if you've been kind of teetering on the idea of whether or not you should join, just join now, and
Take advantage.
this would be the
Feel it
the prime
out.
time.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you get through to the holiday season, and then it wraps you around up until for next year. So
Totally. And what a great time. I mean, obviously, you're very intentional about the date, November 30th. It's like building up right into the holidays, all the
Yes.
holiday shopping.
yes,
Absolutely.
So,
our procrastinator time frame starts right at about there.
Yes.
So says Google.
Yes. I always appreciate the folks that have like the gift baskets like already done. They're like, it's
yes, thank
wrapped,
you.
like
Very
here's
much
the
so.
tag on it. I'm like, oh yes, bless you.
Wrapped it for me. Thank you. Yes.
So just a quick note also that this is strictly for members of the organizations to participate in, because we're
Absolutely.
here to promote our members and cross promote our members.
Yes.
So if you're not a member of Main Street or you're not a member of the Chamber, we would love for you to join our organization so that we can do these things on your behalf.
Absolutely.
But you don't have to be a member to go shop.
You do
No.
not.
So,
That's correct.
You do not.
but I mean, what a great opportunity and a time to join. Like, it's just momentum into next year.
Tis the season, as they say.
Tis the season.
Tis the season to become a member.
Alrighty. Well,
That's lovely.
are there any other details that we did not cover?
I think that's about it.
No, follow us on Facebook and Instagram and
That's right.
Twitter at Denton MSA, or on Facebook, I believe it's
And-
Downtown Denton.
Yes,
with
actually,
Twilight
there
Tunes.
is also one more thing. The all of the communication for this event will be on a
yes.
Facebook
Event.
event. Exactly.
Yes.
So there's
Perfect.
an event on
Page.
Facebook, Shop Small Denton. You can also get to it either from Main Street or the Chamber's page, and we'll put all of the communication about the stops. What awesome prizes are happening. We'll be tagging lots of businesses in that, so that we'll use as our central communication hub between the different
And
organizations.
I've already looked, and 2,000 some odd people have know about this event. They've
Yes.
seen it on Facebook.
Excellent.
They're aware of it.
Great.
So we've already got that built in.
Probably 6,000 after this goes live.
Sure. Yeah. I don't doubt it.
I hope so.
So
Main Street will also be by Main Street I mean will be we'll be releasing a blog within the coming weeks once we
cool.
get a lot of those details together, and we'll put that in the Facebook event as well. But we'll try and use that as like a central location of like linking businesses and whatnot. And obviously Chamber can add it to their website and
Absolutely.
things as well. So we're gonna get it out there.
I'm excited.
Yes, it's gonna be so.
and I believe you had a couple of things. Main Street's Twilight Tunes.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Twilight
Tell us
Tunes.
more.
Yes, so
Tell us more.
Today is the
Tonight.
last day of Twilight Tunes
last
for the
one.
season.
No
So,
Twilight Tunes on
Twilight
Halloween.
Tunes,
I'm
yes,
very
no
sad.
Twilight Tunes.
Wouldn't that be fun,
Twilight
though? I
Tunes.
feel like people would
Or
go.
maybe it would be
Or
scary.
chaos.
Or chaos.
Fright Fest, Denton. Twilight Tunes and Halloween all on one day. Yeah, no, that was
So yeah, the last day of Twilight Tunes. Now it is obviously raining. For those of you that are local,
Squishy.
it's going to be a little bit squishy out. So we are
Right.
relocating
Squishy.
to Armadillo Ale Works, which is also a lot of fun.
Perfect.
It is a family-friendly venue.
Yes.
But you don't need to worry about bringing your chairs or
Dogs.
picnic blankets.
Don't
or
bring
They
your
anything
provide
like
the
that.
seats.
So yeah, you don't have to. It's good. You don't have to cart your seats from the car.
Right.
So just come on in, enjoy. The band is really, really awesome, and
basically
still-
big bassy band.
Is it still BYOB then, though, if
No.
it's at
No,
it's
Armadillo?
not.
Okay, right.
Correct.
So
Yes.
Right.
plan to purchase some awesome booze,
beverages.
coffee.
Absolutely.
yes, coffees. And
Everything.
if you're not into alcohol, there's also
Soda.
lots of sodas
Yes.
that they make in house.
The handcrafted
They're
sodas.
handcrafted and they are delicious.
Yeah, they're so
so
good.
definitely. go
Any
try this
word
out.
on whether or not the food truck's going to be open?
Yes,
word-
it
oh.
should be open. Yes.
What's it called? Swine and
Swan-
Garden?
Swine and Garden.
Swine and Garden, yes.
Y'all,
Absolutely
it's
right.
so good.
Yes, yeah,
That's-
they'll be open
those
as well.
pickles. That's a reason to go all on its own.
Or you can go next door to Boca 31, who is
Oh.
just a hop,
Yes.
skip, and a step across the parking lot, which
Girl.
is
Some good.
I live and breathe
Pro
by
tip.
those empanadas.
Call in your order and just walk in.
Yes.
Pro tip. Call
Yes.
in. Ooh, now I need to go get Boca for lunch.
There you go.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, both of you, for coming in and talking to us about this.
Thank
Having
y'all.
us. That was so fun.
It was fun.
Don't go anywhere. We're going to ask you some questions at the end of this, but
Sing
we'll run
the song.
through.
Nervous.
I need to hear it.
We're going to do some
We'll run
events.
through.
So as on the Chamber website, denton-chamber.org, if you scroll on over, you can go to the events tab, and we always highlight Chamber events as well as community events. And so as a Chamber member, you have the opportunity to share your community events coming up. And so the first one is...
So CASA of Denton County is having their Evening of Elegance over in Highland Village at the restaurant Bisteca.
Delicious.
And there's a ticket associated with it. I'm not necessarily sure if they're still providing those, but
What's the date? October 27th?
Yes, so this will be on Sunday starting at 6 o'clock for that dinner on this weekend.
Then as a Chamber member, you can shout out to a new milestone, or if we have new members join, we typically do a ribbon cutting. Mm-hmm. So in the spirit of celebration, Dream Vacation by D&D Travels will be hosting their ribbon cutting Tuesday, October 29th. At 4 o'clock. Do you know them?
They're so nice.
They're nice. They're
They go
the
with all the
sweetest.
mixers. They're
Yeah.
really the sweetest people.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're very nice.
Well,
Please use
okay,
them.
so you've heard it from Danielle herself. And so because of the service they provide, they don't have like a brick and mortar. And so they are doing us all a favor, and they're hosting their ribbon cutting at Steve's Wine Bar. So come out Tuesday, October 29th at 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
Grab a
introduce
glass of
yourself
wine.
to Dina and Diane.
Yes.
Check out their new space.
Yeah.
Wine Bars.
Oh, Steve's
beautiful
Wine
new
Bar is
space.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
that's
if you
right.
haven't been. They just had their official ribbon cutting a couple
Yes.
weeks ago. Yeah.
Another ribbon cutting coming up for State Farm Insurance. That's Tommy Rosales' business over on Elm Street on Wednesday, October 30th, starting at 1 o'clock.
Then on Halloween, you can have breakfast and lunch covered. No, I'm just kidding. So Planner Zone, which we talked about this last week, it's Thursday, October 31st from 11 to 2. It's come and go. And it's hosted, it's at Embassy, right?
It is.
Okay. It's at Embassy Suites. And so just as a reminder, this is where we have almost all of the vendors in Denton that could help you plan an event, whether it's a baby shower, a wedding, or a business conference. You're going to have the food, the vendors, the venues, the folks to help you get the tablecloths or light, whatever, everything.
Even if you yourself are not a meeting planner by trade or by any stretch of the imagination, you will find helpful resources at this event.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity that everybody has like food out. The food vendors are always doing tasting. So like what I
Free
just
samples,
suggest,
yeah.
there's free samples, heavy hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah?
Go.
She's not excited.
I'm so excited. I can't
to go
handle
right
it.
now.
You're salivating. You're just thinking about it.
If you need Randy, she'll be waiting outside for it to get started.
I like to go at
I'll
lunchtime
be with you.
personally.
Yes.
No, it's so much fun. Sorry,
No, girl, you're good.
Woo, I'm so
killing it.
excited about Planner
We're
Zone.
in
I
it.
can't wait to get my planning on.
Also, Halloween Day, if you're familiar, John Williams has opened a new business called Miss Angelines.
It's so good.
It's
so
so
beautiful.
amazing.
Drinks
And-
on tap. Their hibiscus, what is it? The
Margaret
hibiscus mule.
Yep.
That changed my
Ooh.
life.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so good.
So-
You're on the same page.
It's located right next door to Eastside. It's in this cute house. There's a big
where all-
patio out front.
Beautiful
They've
patio.
refurbished the interior, and it looks incredible. So ribbon cutting starting at 4 o'clock on Thursday.
The first, I just have to call my mom out real quick.
Do it.
So we went to Miss Angeline's like when they first opened, and like they have like their bathroom doors are like really cool wood doors, and they have like a metal knob on them.
You're amazing.
So my mom is like waiting outside, like we're waiting outside, and she's like tried to like push and like turn the knob and stuff. Well, you don't turn it. It's just,
Right.
it's open. It's just everybody.
It's a swing door.
So my mom is standing outside and she's created a line in the bathroom to the women's restroom. And I'm like, I walk up and this girl walks out. I'm like, Mom. And I'm like, open the door. There's like 4 stalls in there.
Right.
Sorry. It was hilarious.
Oh my
Like,
God.
she's
poor
just
mother.
standing outside. And like,
I'm waiting.
Wait, I'm waiting. It wouldn't open. I'm like, it's not that kind of door.
Sweet.
Duly
So,
noted. There's
so
more room inside than
shout
out.
out. The bathroom is not a single stall bathroom. It's just so everyone knows.
Get in there.
And maybe it'll be voted best restroom in Denton for the best
my
of.
God. I forget about that.
So we have our business networking lunch coming up in November, and I'm going to talk about this. That way you're not talking about yourself. But we've
Oh yeah. I was like,
Like, what do you mean?
so we're tapping Randi to come in and talk about Facebook for Business. And
Oh,
so all the
yes.
things that people are not taking advantage of on this social media platform, which is incredibly affordable and reaches a huge amount of people for very minimal costs. You're going to go over several
tips
different
and
ways.
tricks.
Yeah.
What I really wanted to call it is I love Facebook, so let's talk about it for your business. But
It won't fit on the title.
Travis
Too
helped
big.
me. It's Facebook for Business, more bang for your buck. This is a better title,
This is a
but
good title.
really that's what I wanted to call it.
And perfect right before Shop Small.
Right,
Yes.
exactly.
Learn a little bit and take
plug it.
advantage of what we're going to be bringing out.
That is perfect. We
Plug
will
that.
we will plug
Would
that.
you?
We will
Thank
know
you.
that. Yes.
Indeed.
Thank God.
So this is part of our monthly series of networking lunch programming, and so there's a component there for networking for about half an hour. We'll have lunch. We have the ability for everybody to introduce themselves to everyone in the room. There's a business card exchange. I mean, you don't leave this thing without officially meeting and knowing somebody by the
Yeah,
end of it.
absolutely.
So
And that's the key, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's one of the important things.
point.
Not only do you learn, which is great. I mean, that's an awesome thing to do, but networking within Denton. I mean, that's one thing. But I mean, Mike was CEO of Jasati. We've networked all over the Metroplex,
day.
and Denton has a great community where the more you get to know people, maybe that person's not going to have a business that can patronize your business and become a customer,
Right.
But who they know, they
right.
will share your name out there, and
Relationship building.
Absolutely.
it is. And it's amazing. So that's what I like about the networking.
That's why
yeah,
we're here.
it's a very important thing, and you'd be surprised at how functional it is.
Yes.
It's very true. And can't folks bring a little raffle item if they want to?
Absolutely.
If you're a chamber member.
If you're a chamber member and you want to give away a door prize, we will
Yes.
raffle that off for you because we take business cards.
Yeah.
And you
Love the
can use
chamber
that pretty
raffle.
easily.
And so if you have something exciting going on at your business, like that's a great way to kind of plug it. I'm just going to
Yes,
say, like, put
absolutely.
together a little raffle basket and be like, here's
And-
what's happening.
Right.
Maybe you're going to talk about the Shop Small Day
Right.
in said raffle basket and your promotion you're going to do. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's
There's
an idea.
don't.
It's true.
I'm not telling you what to do, but
I'm just saying.
Marketing 101 from Randi.
There you go. Marketing 101.
Free
Yeah.
lessons here.
Okay, then we have lessons learned, which oh my goodness, Jason is going to be on this panel,
Yep.
so you know it's going to be
Oh.
good. So Tuesday, November 5th, it's from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Wow.
It's at the chamber, and so this is something, is it quarterly or monthly now?
this lessons learned is a quarterly
It's quarterly.
event.
So the idea is to bring in experts from various topics each quarter and talk about their lessons learned. I mean, the best way that we can build our own businesses is by taking examples from folks that have gone before us. And so we're going to hear from this lineup is so good, y'all. It's talking about digital security and technology. We're going to hear from John Alday at SEMA, Quentin Thomas from, is it EON? Or is it
Eon.
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 Okay. This guy named Jason Bodor from
Don't know that
Jasati.
guy.
Matt Foreman from Local Circuit, David Evenden from Standard User Cybersecurity, and then Reese Orman from Tech Vera. So this is a lineup of the folks in our community that really know this topic, and I have no doubt it's going to be dynamic. And bring your questions.
Absolutely.
Yes, please. That was so great.
And then I'll stop at this. After
There's
this.
so
Okay.
many things
So-
happening.
There are a
Things
lot.
in Denton.
Ribbon cutting for Texas Bone and Joint is happening November 7th, starting at 11:30. This is over on I-35. There's more details on the calendar, and then
Ooh.
last but not least, we'll stop
and
at this point.
Then, okay, so Friday, November 8th. It's Halloween month, Friday,
Yes.
November 8th, from 6:30 to 10 p.m. It is the second annual casino casino night, and this year's theme is Moulin Rouge.
Yes.
And so
it's very French. It's very red.
It's a lot of red.
I can't think of the music.
That's right.
I'm like, there's a.
That's good. You were about to do clown music.
That's what I did.
Calliope music. I love it.
You would. I need help me. What's the music that I'm thinking of? I need.
There's spectacular.
Oh, there we go. That'll work. That'll work. Okay.
Do you need? We should
Not
just everyone go
clown
watch the
music.
movie.
Not clown music. Okay, so anyways, this is going to be held at Patterson Appleton Arts Center. There's VIP tickets, and then there's general admission. Sponsorships are available. Y'all, we went last year. This event is so
And you
fun.
won the grand prize.
I won.
Oh my gosh,
TV.
that's right.
Aaron won a
Aaron
huge
won the
TV.
TV.
And so, like, we had to walk out, like, with this huge TV. And we
Whatever.
never
They were so
win.
proud of it.
I know. We never win. So, and Aaron thinks he's good at gambling. And so this, like, added to it. And I'm like, oh,
no.
great. Don't
We have
worry.
fueled the fire,
we still
people.
have a house. But, no, I mean, it
So
is so much fun.
There will be craps table.
Oh.
Oh,
Jake,
thank
thank you.
way better
This is
than
the
my
somber
version.
song. This is not the happy song in the movie. It will be much happier than this part in the movie. I can tell you that.
Oh, I do need to go watch this movie though. But yes,
great movie.
there's roulette. There's the
Oh, we're not.
Slot machine?
Yeah, slot machines are not there.
Oh,
No.
they're not there this year.
Oh no. So let
Yes,
let
let
me help
Travis
you out.
explain.
What's there this year?
There will be plenty of blackjack tables.
Plenty.
Fun.
So 4 people I think can sit at each one of those.
Yep.
Blackjack was intense last year.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yes, people like to win.
There were a couple of. I think there will be a couple of poker tables.
Yes.
If not, there'll be at least one.
That's good.
And there's a roulette table.
The
Yes.
roulette
Roulette's
table
really fun.
was so much fun.
It's either black or it's red.
Done.
And it's
pick a
an
number.
simple
Pick
game.
a number, yeah.
Or you can play craps, and that's Richard Hayes' favorite game. And
Oh,
so
wow.
Hayes, Berry White, and Van Zant is the local law firm
Yes.
that's going to be they're the presenting
Yes,
sponsor
exactly.
for our Moulin Rouge Casino Night, and Richard Hayes is a very big fan of craps, and so you'll probably see him,
If you need me.
staking out a
The
spot
craps
there
table.
the entire
I'll be
evening.
here.
And there's live music.
There will be live music played by Donna Shea,
So good.
the Donna Shea Experience.
Yes.
Donna Shea's
They're
awesome.
so good.
And there will be cabaret
Entertainment, yes.
interlude, if you will, by the Pistolettes.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
so they're fun.
Those are my friends.
And Danielle is very instrumental in helping us get some entertainment.
I helped book this event.
What else? We will have, of course, food supplied by local restaurants.
Yes. And I heard that there are some pretty phenomenal food items in the works. I'm just saying.
And gee, I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah, let's
No,
not
I,
gonna drop.
I
No
don't
name
think
drops.
they I
drop
just,
any of
yeah.
that, but
I just heard eavesdropping. From
Y'all
some
come
of the
hungry.
community
I'll say that.
yes,
and
there'll be
it
plenty to eat.
sounds delicious.
And anybody who gets the VIP experience will get then access to our VIP lounge area.
Yes.
And there's an
after party.
exclusive bar inside of there. There will be other food items that are not open to just the main casino area. If you're a VIP experience pass holder, you get different hors d'oeuvre options. And then of course there is the VIP after party that will be happening. And that will be in a nearby location. We're keeping it secret just so we don't want folks to crash it and things like that. But
Oh, smart.
It's a pop-up VIP.
you could say
Yes.
that, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
There will be more food there for you. It goes until midnight or question mark, I like to say, whenever.
When you all decide to
And
leave.
there will be more entertainment at the after party. I know there's going to be a magician. We'll have a party host
Yes.
who's going to keep the vibe going and all kinds of stuff. So, and you'll also get some drink vouchers there. So we want to make sure that you have a really fun evening. And just enjoy yourself and be able to meet people, have a good time, and all of the proceeds from this, of course, will be helping out the chamber with some building issues and things like that we need to take care
So you
of.
can
But
exist.
it also goes
Yes.
back into the mission of the chamber to help advocate, educate, collaborate for economic growth in Denton. So
Love
It's
it.
a good cause, and hey, last year was amazing. It
fun.
was
so
so much
fun.
Yeah.
And
And
I
so
am
it's well worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, date night or just wanting to go hang out and
Right.
Yeah.
wonderful people, good music, food. It's
you
an
haven't-
experience.
and it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I
Very.
don't. That's one of the things that I really appreciated about it last year is that it's just kind of you walk in and you're just hanging out. It's not. It was just.
There's an experience for everyone. I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
are you into music
I liked
or
it.
poker or whatever. I mean, it's so much
taking
fun.
chances.
Taking chances.
Shout out to Travis and the chamber staff and just team for making this vision come to life last year and bringing it into its second year. It is a fun event, and y'all bust your butts for it, and we are so grateful. So come buy a ticket and support Travis and his team.
Help Travis.
I need it.
He needs it. Help Travis have a job.
All right, so
on the chamber website, buy your tickets.
Denton-chamber.org. There's also a Facebook event on the chamber Facebook that you can go to, and it has all the information there.
Absolutely. So last but not least, we have our
Sing the song.
favorite part of the show. It's time for our prepared fun question.
Prepared fun question.
That's what I wanted. Yes, I've been waiting.
So we'll pose the question to both of you, and you can choose to answer however you like. Either, what was your first job? What's your favorite way of Dentoning? Or are you listening to or reading a podcast or a book or something that you'd like to share?
Oh, well, I'll let you go first, Danielle.
Oh, no. You go first.
Oh, okay. Oh, goodness. Well, so I have been on once before, and I did my favorite detonating thing. So I won't do that one this time. Maybe I'll do my first job. Actually, I don't know how many people know this about me, but my first job was working at a small engine repair and tire shop. So I used to work on cars when I was like 14.
Travis.
Yes, that was my first job, working on cars.
I'm going to bring my car over next time to change the oil.
Change
real
the
quick.
oil, Jason.
I trust him with all of my car issues.
Oh, that's good. You got that in-house. That's great.
Right?
Well, I'm going to do shameless self-promotion.
Please
I
do.
was about to say, I know your favorite
Sorry,
podcast.
you said it. I was like,
Exactly.
yes,
Do it.
So I am a co-host for my own podcast. It is called What the Femme Podcast.
It's very good.
It's
I love
really
it.
lovely. New episodes come out on Thursdays and Fridays. There's a new one today. I interviewed a local drag queen, Jackie O'Nasty. She's
Awesome.
lovely. I have a co-host, Birdie Holly. And we interview creatives essentially across the board and focusing on a little bit of like queer culture and like what does being femme mean to you and whatnot, which is, if you don't know what that is, Google it.
Yeah.
And so, that's something that I've been working on for the last year, and I really love it.
That's
So
awesome.
everyone, please listen.
It's really
Where can
entertaining.
folks
I'm
find
telling
your
you now.
podcast?
Everywhere. So we are housed on SoundCloud, and so you can find us on Stitcher, on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify.
And you'll have a Facebook page for
we
those
do.
that do social, which is really easy to kind of keep up.
So
I
easy.
always appreciate.
We have a Facebook, we have an Instagram, we have a website, WTFEMMEpodcast.com,
Perfect.
and then you can also follow us at What the Femme Podcast on both of those social media channels.
Love
Or
it.
just come find me and I'll tell you all about it.
Support local. And shout out to Mindy.
Oh my God, yes.
We heart you too, Mindy.
We do.
And
Yes,
then,
love you,
of
Mindy.
course, Brooke Moore with the Parks Foundation. Shout out to you too. She
Yes.
said she
Love
loves
you,
the
Brooke.
chamber staff. So,
Yes.
Not us,
shout
that's
out.
Thank you,
fine.
Brooke, for what you do.
I don't know you, so hello.
We'll include you. You're included.
I'm part of it now. Hello.
You're part of a thing.
Yes.
Another.
That's all right.
That is it.
That's it.
All right. So thank you both for coming
Yeah,
in.
Thank
Thank
you
you so much
for
for having
inviting
us.
us. Yeah, this
Yes.
is fun.
Gosh.
Tune in
Tune
every
in.
Thursday.
Oh,
That's
yes,
right.
'cause
We've
it's
changed
new
it.
now.
We changed it to Thursdays, and so we're mixing things up.
Yep.
So tune in every Thursday for the coffee grind around 10ish.
10-ish.
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 Soft 10.
Soft 10. Love it.
Soft 10. Sometimes it takes us longer to get our coffee. So.
Yes.
All right.
Me today.
Is that
Indeed.
it?
All right. Well, we'll see you next week, Thursday.
On Thursday at
Bye,
10ish.
everyone.
Bye.
Have a great week. Come to Twilight Tunes.
Thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to thank our partners and sponsors who made this show possible. And now stick around for a word from all of us here at Discover Denton. Do you love live music? If so, make Denton, Texas your next vacation. Find more information at discoverdenton.com.